wanted to update this channel and tell you guys what I have been doing lately with my whole fitness, because I know some of you guys are subscribed to my channel for that same reason. Now let me tell you right off the bat that I also have an Instagram account that is dedicated just to fitness and eating clean. This link or my actually username will be right over here, and it will also be provided down below, so go ahead and follow me there. You will actually see like little short tips on what to do, what I have been doing, the kind of food that I've been consuming, meal prepping. You will see before and after pictures, just progress pictures on how I'm doing with my whole routine and everything like that. Now I wanted to talk to you guys about basically everything that I have been doing, but it will be so time consuming for just one video that I wanted to break it down into a couple sets. The first one I want to talk about is eating clean, and then we'll talk about gym and fitness and what I'm doing, because it all varies depending on what your body type is. Everyone has a different body type and a different goal, so everything changes based on, you know, what your goals are and what your body type is. So you might be working out more one area than another person might be working out some certain areas. So I want to start with eating clean, since this is basically applies to a lot of people. This is something that you can actually start doing. So if you know, I was taking oxalate pills a long time ago, and that's how I started my whole fitness thing, but I'm not doing that anymore. I'm doing the all natural way and just doing what I have to do. So basically eating clean and not a diet. This is not a diet. Eating clean is a form of lifestyle. This is how you live your life from the point you started till the day you die. And if you eat this way, you will see many more changes, because not only are you feeding and consuming and feeding your body what you need to have, but you are also, actually lost my train of thought there. You're setting yourself out to actually achieve what you want to, and you can be the best. You can actually mold your body into being what it can actually be, to its full potential. I think I went off track. I'm not sure what I was thinking, but okay. So basically eating clean it's a form of lifestyle. This is something that has to be applied. You will improve, you will increase your metabolism. That means that you will become a calorie burner. You will see the whole difference. Like for example, myself, I would not go to the restroom like every other day. I would go. So as soon as I started changing my own whole eating habits, I started going to the restroom like once a day, which is, for me, it's like, oh, you know, that's working, because your digestive is constantly burning, and it's always like every 2 hours after I eat, I'm like already feeling a kind of hunger. It's not like I overeat and I eat like a whole meal. It's not even like that. It's a small meal. It's like 5 to 6 small meals spread out through every 3 hours. So basically for like breakfast, I'll have my breakfast, and then I have a snack after 3 hours, and I have my lunch after 3 hours, then another snack, and then my lunch and my dinner, and then I'll have like a small snack if I still feel something like at 9 o'clock or something like that. So basically what you want to do when you start eating clean is basically eliminate all junk food, everything that has something bad in it, everything bad. Just carbs, you want to make sure they're the good carbs and not the bad ones. Good carbs will be everything that has to do with whole wheat bread, whole wheat tortilla, and you want to limit to a certain amount a day. You want to make sure that it's a brown rice would be under carbs as well. Brown rice, whole wheat tortilla, even the Ezekiel bread that you could find at Trader Joe's, that would be, it's a multi-grain tortilla, and that would be really good as well. Whole wheat, and it has to say 100% whole wheat flour under the ingredients. If it doesn't say 100%, it's not. So you have to look for 100% whole wheat bread. Then that would be your carbs. Your protein, you need protein, some type of protein. Especially if you're going to the gym and you want to build some muscle, you want to tone and everything, you need to feed those muscles, because that is what grows your muscle, protein. So you either take shakes, like a protein shakes, and for girls it's recommended that you take the wheat protein shake, and then you have your fish, You have your eggs, you have your chicken, what else? On the top of my head, I can't remember everything. You have salmon, that would also cost tuna, that would also be like protein. All those things will classify under protein. You need to have one of those portions every time you consume, especially if you have your goals for, like, you're like me, that you're trying to tone and trying to like build this really nice body. You have to consume a protein in every meal. Greek yogurt, it's also a protein that would classify as in that category. And then you need good fats. Okay, good fats could be like almonds, you need some of those, avocados, what other things, and of course your veggies. I can't think of any more fats, but those are some of them. You can also actually add a little bit of virgin olive oil to like salads and stuff like that. And of course your greens. All greens are really good, especially kale. Spinach is also very good. And what else? Those are like the top ones that are very, very rich in whatever the ingredients. Also, the other things that I have been consuming and adding as well to my meals, and I try to add them to incorporate them to meals that I have, is like chia seeds and flax seeds. Flax seeds are really good for your digestive system, and chia seeds are like omega-3, what your fish contains, but in higher dosage, so you get a lot more for consuming chia seeds than fish. So that's another thing that you might want to add in there. So basically, small meals, portioned, spread out through the day every 3 hours, will actually increase your metabolism, keeping it burning throughout the day without it slowing down, because that's what you want. You want it to keep burning, burning, burning like a fire that doesn't die. If your fire dies, then you slow down, you don't burn no fat, and you end up with that fat carrying it somewhere in your body where it usually carries its fat. So once you start doing, it really does. It takes 21 days for your body to reset. It's like once you do 21 days, your body will adjust to the whole new way of eating clean, and you will not. And there is times where if you consume things that are very fatty and stuff like that, you will get like headaches and you feel disgusting. And that's just because your body is. Now remember that on Instagram you can see the things that I'm consuming throughout the day. You can see kind of what I prep, the meal preps that I have for the week, because I do prep in advance. It makes it easier and it keeps you on track to make sure that you eat what you're supposed to, rather than like days where you just don't have time to cook your meals or your lunches before time, and you end up buying like something out like at the fast foods or whatever. So this is a perfect way. If you prep your meals, this is a perfect way. You save time. You'll end up doing like a couple hours in the kitchen, probably like 1 or 2, depending on what you do, but you'll end up saving time in the long run, because you'll end up having like, you don't have to rush, you don't have to worry about doing your lunches and everything. It's already set in the fridge, and food tends to last a couple days, so don't worry about getting spoiled. As long as they remain in the fridge, and it should be fine. So I have like my Instagram account, and I put like stuff. It's recipes for this is very simple, especially depending on what kind. Like if you're just trying to lose weight, then maybe you can add some seasoning to it, but you want to make sure you add like Miss Dash's seasoning, because that one has very low sodium, so you don't want to add any salt. Salt makes your body retain water, and you don't want extra water weight. So that's one thing. I prep my meals before, and now that my husband is on with like going to the gym and stuff and being more active, now I'm prepping his meals as well. So it's good to have that good support system, because now whenever we're about to have a cheat day, we make sure we feel guilty, and it's not just me. Like I'm not gonna go ahead and like try to get him to eat, or he's not gonna try to get me to eat like something I don't want to eat, because he now understands what it is to actually work out and bust your ass at the gym and then like eat something really bad. So you kind of feel disgusting, so you kind of, you know, keep an eye out for each other, and you kind of be like, okay, well, let's not do this. Yeah, you're right, I won't. You know, and we push each other, motivate each other to actually do more. Like right now I have pineapple as my snack, and sometimes I snack on yogurt. Greek yogurt is bomb. It's really good, especially the one from like plain yogurt. Like I can't do unless I have like strawberries, natural fresh strawberries in there. But one that I really like is the strawberry Greek yogurt, and I try to get them when they're on special. Chobani has sometimes at for 4 Liz, they have them 10 for 10. They tend to be a little pricey, so eating healthy can be a little pricey, especially if it has like adding protein every time, and it's just it becomes a little pricey, and it does. I mean, it just comes you end up spending a lot more money, and it's just, you know, it's a give and take situation. That's like, you have to, like, either you eat fast food and you eat junk but you look like crap and you feel like crap, or, you know, you invest a little money in yourself and you eat healthy and you eat a lot better, you feel good about yourself and all that, your confidence level goes up way higher. So that's sort of a few things, but I hope I don't leave anything out. This is like all over the place video because I'm trying to get as much things out as I can about eating healthy. So those are just a few things that I have, and remember to follow me on my Instagram, because I can put, it's easier to put just stuff on there than it is to actually talk about it. If you have any questions, then go ahead and leave them, and I'll do like a question and answer video. So that would be something, you know, that will probably be easier, because if you have specific questions, I can actually answer them based on my experience and what I've been doing and what has been working for me, and hopefully it'll work for you. And I know for sure that the whole 5 meals to 6 meals a day will definitely work for you. It does, it works, because after I changed my whole eating, I saw Insanity worked. But if I wasn't doing the whole meal or eating clean, it wasn't gonna work how I wanted it to, or getting the results that they claim to give you, which they do, because you do get good results with those. But you have to put some time into actually eating clean. It doesn't matter what kind of exercise you do. It doesn't matter how much time you spend at the gym. If you don't eat clean, if you don't eat good, all that time that you spend on it, you're not going to see it. You're not going to be able to see in results. Nothing. You won't see it. So you're just busting your ass doing all those workouts for no reason. You're not going to see results. You're just going to keep the same weight that you have on. It's going to be very difficult. And then you're going to get all like, why am I not losing weight? Why this and that? First of all, because you have to eat good. Everything is made, and especially with abs. Abs are made in the kitchen. If you don't eat good, if you don't feed your body the way you should, then just forget about it. Don't even bother. You have to be, this is like, it's easier to gain the weight rather than to lose it. It takes a lot of work. If it was that easy, everyone would look hot. But it's just like everyone would be so fit and everything, but it's really, really, really difficult to actually do it. You just have to be, you know, if you conquer your mind, you will conquer your body. That's how it works. So just keep strong. Go do it one day at a time. Take it day by day. Plan ahead of time. Pack your meals. Know what you need. Pack it up. If you go to work, put your little lunch bag. Add all that stuff in there. Time yourself. Remember to eat. Do not go past the 3-hour mark. If that will only make your body go into hunger mode, and your body then will start storing everything you consumed and turn it into fat, because it doesn't know whether you're gonna eat the next hour or so. So what it does, it automatically stores everything else into fat, basically like a bear when it's hibernating. Yeah, that's what your body will end up doing. It's holding all that fat, and you're gonna be holding it on. So if you keep eating, constantly eating, your metabolism speeds up, and then your body will react to it and say, oh my god, I'm gonna like, I need to keep burning, I need to keep burning, and it'll just speed up, and it'll start getting rid of all those fat cells that it was storing for you for hibernation, and then you'll end up burning it. So that's how it works. So like I said before I run out of breath, because I'm already out of breath. So this is just the whole eating clean. So make sure that all your meals have something, your main meals, like your breakfast, your breakfast, your lunch, and your dinner have some type of protein, veggies, and some good carbs. In there you can add a little bit of fat, but you need to have protein, carbs, not after a certain, like carbs, do it breakfast and lunch, and then try to skip it during dinner. So have a salad with some chicken, some type of protein, and like veggies. And then breakfast, you want to make sure you add all 3 in there. Lunch, all 3 in there. And then for your snacks, make sure you have like some fruit. Have a protein, some type of protein, like yogurt. You can have a piece of cheese. You can have an apple, something like that. Any type of fruit. You can also have like a slice of bread with a little bit of almond butter with a slice of banana. That could also be breakfast. It's really good. That is like absolutely good. And you can actually have snacks as a boiled eggs, but don't eat the yolk, just eat the whites. I pack this up for my husband all the time. I put like 3-4 eggs, just the boiled eggs, but just the egg whites. I don't put the yolks in it, because you could have as many egg whites as you can. Nothing's gonna happen. You ain't gonna get no cholesterol or nothing like that. It's perfectly good for you because it's full of protein. The yolk is the bad one. So just that, and then drink lots of water. You have to drink lots of water. This is where I struggle. I have to try to drink more water, and this is my problem. I don't drink anything else, so it's not like I have a soda problem either. It's just it's very hard for me to consume any type of like water unless I'm very thirsty. By that time it's too late. So I bought myself like a jar, like a little one of those little gallons, but the little miniature ones, the little cute ones. And I bought myself one of those, so hopefully, and I can try to get myself to actually drink more water so I could drop some of the water weight, because I really suck at drinking water. I think that's it for this video. I think I'm mostly talked about what I needed to, but it's just a rundown of what to do, what to clean, what to eat. Remember, drop all the sodas. Soda's a bunch of sugar, empty calories that you don't even need to consume. I know it's fall and pumpkin spice latte is like the beverage right now, but that thing has a lot of calories, and this would be considered like my cheat. And I share it, so I get the venti, and I share that one with my husband once a week, if anything, and then if not, I'll just grab the small one. But I try not to, because those are empty calories. It's like 140 calories for a very small one, and it's like I could have ate like 2 apples or something else that's gonna fill me up. I know they're delicious and it's very hard not to consume them, but once in a while, especially if you're barely starting off and trying to lose the weight, it's not a good idea to start doing cheat days. You want to try to stick to it. Just stay strong. So if you have any questions, I'll do a video specifically to answer those questions. I do need a couple questions though. I can't just like do one question and answer it, or if not, maybe on the next one I'll just do a quick answer in front of like the video, which will be fitness. I'll be talking about fitness to you guys in another video.